Hello everyone, a warm good morning to all of you. Would like to welcome to our this session of YouTube channel. Hope you all are good. With the continuation of our Indian polity, we are going to discuss from this week only our the rest of thing of Indian polity. We have been discussed the different things in the last weeks along with the top question of Indian polity. Hope you all did enjoy this lesson. And before starting our today lessons, would like to seek your attention, guys, that what we are going to do in these weeks. Okay. So with this notes, let's start our agenda for this week. That what are the things we are going to do in this week. Okay. So guys, I would like to highlight this table or the sheets before you. That agenda, like our agenda is basically the 3 day question and 3 day concept practice. And as you know that we have already discussed regarding Indian polity in our last weeks, and this week we are going to discuss about this thing. Okay, you will get video on Tuesday. That is how I will make video. I like on Monday you will get the video on Tuesday, that you will get your answer key of Indian polity, then the parliament and its Lok Sabha term, disqualification, and anti-defection law. So this is going to be discussed in the sessions. After then you will get the federalism and center state relations, different committee regarding the center state relation like Panchi some Sarkaria commission, then followed by Supreme Court and PIL public interest litigation, then moving to the political party and the caste secularism. Then on Friday you will get the article part schedule of our political Indian polity, okay, constitutions. Then the last not the least, the rural local body, panchayat and municipality. Okay, so this is going to be a agenda of this week, that you will going to get all the things in very systematic way and proper, the quality contents which going to be ensure for your the good result or good score in your examination. So with this note, hope we'll start our today session. So let's start without delay. So as I have already told you that we are going to discuss about today the parliament and the Lok Sabha, it's a term, okay, disqualification and anti-defection law. So under this, what we are going to do, the structure of the today class is that we will discuss the composition of Lok Sabha, sorry, parliament, then disqualification of the member, the under anti-defection law and the Representation People Act. Then moving to the Lok Sabha versus Rajya Sabha, the power of the speaker, the power of chairman or vice chair or the vice president. Okay, moving to the device of parliament like no confidence motion, adjournment motions, calling attention motion. Okay, then parliamentary committee, that is how standing committee, public account committee, estimate committee, then your departmental, the public account committee, then departmental undertaking committee. Okay, then we will discuss also Lok Sabha and journey, and there will comprehensively discuss your all the things related to the Lok Sabha, the first time Lok Sabha dissolved in which year, then what is the shortest tenure of the Lok Sabha, then in which year first time Lok Sabha was constituted. Okay, so different things we are going to discuss in this session, and believe me, this is going to be a type of quality decisions which you will not get anywhere except our channel. Okay, and it is arranged such a way that is very important for our SSB and PGT examination of Odisha. So guys, on this note I would like to start without taking too much time here. So let's start. So first the PYQ or SSB or PGT. So one questions, then we will discuss the related theory of it. So before first question with you, which on the following a false statement, and we all know the answer, so I would not like to provide poll or any kind of timing here. Let me provide the answer, so because we are going to discuss quickly. So a option like coalitions council of state must return the money bill to house of the people within 14 days. It's absolutely correct. Confidence motions will only introduce in the house of Lok Sabha, house of people or house of Lok Sabha. It's also correct. President of India can nominate 2 members of Anglo-Indian community in the house of people. It is also correct, because guys, it was the question of your before 2019, that means 2016. So that's why it is also correct in that time. Okay, it was also correct in that time, but in 2019 under 104 Constitutional Amendment Act we have seen that it was abolished. Okay, it was abolished. Okay, then option D, a money bill cannot be introduced in the house of people, so it is wrong. Okay, because we know that money bill can only discuss in the house, introduce in the house of your Lok Sabha or the house of the people. So guys, this is how the sample question, and we should keep in our mind that what we basically going to discuss. Okay, okay, because our direction is clear here. Then another questions. So before that question, would like to cover the theory. Okay, so another type of sample question, and let's discuss. So as of now, how many states are elected from basically state to Lok Sabha? Okay, okay, so option A 530, B 543, C 533, option D 530. So you need to find the basically correct answer. Okay, what is the answer of it? Okay, so the correct answer of this question, uh, hope you all know the answer of this question is basically option A, that the seats from the like state to the Lok Sabha, it's basically 530. So let's quickly revise the concept with respect to this question and through these seats. Okay, through these seats, let's start. So if they ask the question, maximum seats of the Lok Sabha is 552. Okay, so maximum seats it's 552. 552 is your maximum seats of Lok Sabha. Okay, then at present the seats of Lok Sabha, is 543. Okay, so as of now 543 is the seats of total seats of Lok Sabha, and out of that 530 from states. Okay, 530 are elected from the state. Okay, okay, so state elected 530 seats Lok Sabha, then 13 are from union territory. Okay, so 13 are elected from the union territory. So this is how your statistic you need to remember, because it's important. Okay, similarly in your Rajya Sabha, the maximum seats of Rajya Sabha is 250. Okay, what is the maximum seats? It's the 250. So 250 is the maximum seats of Rajya Sabha. Then your at present Rajya Sabha seats is 245. Okay, so right now the seats of Rajya Sabha 245, and out of that 229 seats belongs to the states. Okay, 229 seats belong to the states, and your four seats belong to the union territory. Okay, four seats belong to the union territory, and 12 is nominated. Okay, 12 is nominated. So we can say that out of this house of the two house of the parliament, the one house have a like only elected body, that is your Lok Sabha. Okay, 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 but in case of Rajya Sabha, the house have both elected and nominated body. Okay, okay, so elected body and nominated representations we can seen in our Rajya Sabha. Say for example 229 states and 4 from the union territory elected to the Rajya Sabha. Okay, elected to Rajya Sabha, and the 12 nominated to the Rajya Sabha. 12 nominated to Rajya Sabha. So this is how guys your statistics with respect to the house of the parliament, and this type of question as you seen can be asked in our examination. Okay, okay, getting my point? So guys, as you noticed that I first provide a sample question, that what can be expected question and how you can revise the things with the crisp and short note. I will also similarly provide to you that the different concept and different thought with respect to our today's session. So say for example these questions. So this question is about which among the following is correct about disqualification of the member of the parliament. Okay, so correct is the disqualification member of the parliament. Option A disqualification of the member of Lok Sabha on basis of defection. Defection means what? Anti-defection. Okay, defection under the 10th schedule will decide by the presidents. Option B, a disqualification of either member of the parliament will refer to the decision of speaker and his decision is final. Option C, regarding the disqualification of the member of parliament is mentioned only by representation of people act 1951. Okay, okay, and option D, none of the above. So guys, what do you think? Okay, okay, what do you think? What would be the appropriate answers. Okay, so let me provide the answer. By the way, the answer of this question is basically option D. None of them is correct. Okay, none of them is correct. This one is wrong. This one is wrong. This one is wrong. So you will surprise. So all things how came wrong. So guys, let's revise that what the things we need to cover under the disqualification of the member of the parliament. Okay, so disqualification of member of the parliament, it's very important because this is the year of election and so many candidates got disqualified due to the different things, and what the our constitution say, we should remember that things. So let's start. First you have to know the qualification of the member of parliament. So became a Rajya Sabha member and became a Lok Sabha member, we all know. So 30 age required for the Rajya Sabha and 25 age required the Lok Sabha. We know you like all aware about that thing, and it is not going to ask in our examination. But what will they ask? They will ask, however, in 2023 declare that to become a Rajya Sabha member from any state, like no need to a native of this. Okay, that means what? Say for example, I am from Odisha. So according to 2003 act, I can also be a Rajya Sabha member from Chhattisgarh. I can also be Rajya Sabha member from the Telangana. Okay, another example. For example, your in Odisha, Aspin Boysanov. Okay, Aspin Boysanov from like the Odisha, they go when they represent in Rajya Sabha. They represent in Rajya Sabha, but they are not from Odisha. So this is how in 2023 a provision is added that a person belongs from another states, they can be represented to any states to the Rajya Sabha. Okay, they can depend to any state in Rajya Sabha. So this is how the one thing you clear, and this is going to be very very crucial. Simply they can ask. Then Article 102, a disqualification of the member of the parliament. So Article 102 mention about a disqualification of the member of the parliament. Okay, and disqualification of either house of the parliament as per Article 102, okay, will refer to the decision of the president. Okay, so according to Article 102, the disqualification of either house of the parliament will refer to the decision of the president, and her decision is final. Okay, so you can see this kind of statement in your question. Say for example here, so disqualification of either house of the either member of the parliament will refer to the decision of the speaker, and it's partition. No, it's not speaker, guys. It's not speaker, it's president. Okay, it's president. Say for example here we have noticed that disqualification of either house of the parliament as per Article 102 clause, okay, 1, it will decision of the president. So that's why that statement became wrong. Okay, that statement became wrong. Then the disqualification of the member also mentioned in representation of the people act. Okay, so disqualification of member also mentioned in the representation of people act along with the constitution. Okay, so in our constitution as like Article 102, okay, it mentioned in our constitution that deals with the disqualification of the member of parliament. In addition to that, disqualification of member of also mentioned in the Representation of People Act 1951 by Parliament. Okay, so Parliament also has a power to provide the disqualification of member in Representation of People Act as well. Okay, so this is how we clear here, and this kind of thing. Okay, why we study that thing? Because this is the thing which have a notice in your in our questions. Okay, regarding disqualification of member of parliament is mentioned only. No, this only word basically wrongs. Okay, will I share you one trick with you guys? Will I share you trick with one of you? One trick which I would like to share with you, that sometimes you have noticed only the word only. Okay, the word always. Okay, the word always, only. Okay, expect. So these things we need to basically seriously focus in every and each statement, because these are the clue that which ensure the correctness of your questions. Okay, hope you understand, because you are so intelligent. Okay, you are so intelligent. So that's why as you notice that this C option is incorrect and this B option is basically incorrect. Okay, then moving to the next point. What are the next point? Next point is that another next point, under the anti-defection law, member can be disqualified, and this disqualification will be decided by the presiding officer. Okay, say for example in Lok Sabha, if any political if any MLA or if any MP remove or any MP join another political party, then he or she became disqualified under the anti-defection law. Okay, so what is the anti-defection law, what is the amendment, and what is the schedule of anti-defection law? So I have already discussed with you. So you have a like responsible that you tell me. So 10th schedule is anti-defection law, and 52 Constitutional Amendment Act 1980, basically 80s year deals with the anti-defection law. So say for example in Himachal Pradesh. So guys, in Himachal Pradesh, the three Congress leader are went against the Congress whip. What is a whip? That means the Congress basically order the Indian National Congress government in Himachal Pradesh order the your Rajya Sabha, your three MLA to provide the vote according to the wish of the Congress to their representatives of the Rajya Sabha. But this leader went against the order of the Congress government, though they have elected by their own by the seats of the Congress. So on that basis, the three leader of Himachal Pradesh was disqualified, and that is known as, guys, anti-defection law. Okay, that is known as your anti-defection law. And the anti-defection law regarding the questions who will disqualify or not, all the discussed by presiding officer in Lok Sabha, the speaker, in Rajya Sabha, the chairman. So that's why if you notice these questions, why I am focusing that the disqualification of member of Lok Sabha on basis of defection under the 10th schedule will decide by president. No, it's wrong. As we discussed, that's the speaker. But under 10 year basically 102, it is basically your president who will decide the disqualification of either member of the parliament. Why I am basically, guys, teaching you this concept? Because this is very very important, and you can see this kind of questions. So this is your basically the concept regarding the qualifications and disqualification of the member of the parliament, either Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, hope you clear this concept. Still you have a doubt, you are welcome, you can ask me whatever may you have doubt. But guys, here I would like to share with you one surprise. What is the surprise? Can anyone guess? Anyone? So what is the surprise which I am going to share with you? And guys, believe me, this surprise is a very very crucial for all of you. Okay, very very crucial for all of you, that you are waiting for a long times. Okay, so let's see what is the surprise. I am very excited, I hope you also excited. So what is the surprise? And guys, surprise here, this is going to be a reveal of your surprise, that is our rapid fire questions Odisha government and politics special for SSB and PGT. So guys, a lot of student has been requested to me, sir, please make video on government and politics in Odisha, that is rapid fire questions, because we have discussed these things since last 1 month. Okay, so in the last month we have discussed the Odisha government and politics, and now we are going to revise also the Odisha government and politics rapid fire questions. So guys, please share with your friend this notice, this information, because it's very very important, and you are going to get a video on it. Okay, so guys, I will make the video on it on your demand. The more you participate or the more you share with your friend. Okay, so this is how going to be a crucial session for all of you, that you will get a rapid fire questions with respect to Odisha government and politics. You will not get only the question, but you also get some of the important things which have you we have not covered in our theory sessions of under the Odisha government and politics, because we need to revise also that thing. Okay, hope you all clear, and this is going to be a very very helpful for you. And believe me, these questions which I am going to share with you, nowhere you will find this kind of question or content with respect to this unit, because this unit is very unique its nature, and most of people trouble with this unity. So please mark your attendance, that you will get definitely the video on it, but on one condition: the more you share, the more you participate in the comment section, this is going to be revealed. Otherwise it will going to be what, very well. So guys, this is how one surprise for you. So moving to the next, coming to our the discussion of our today agenda. So another question before you, before starting the another our theory of it, that is how, which of the following statement is correct. So please emphasize this word correct. Regarding the power of the speaker of Lok Sabha, okay, speaker of Lok Sabha. Option A, the anti-defection law is applicable on the speaker in case he decide to quit his own party. Option B, the speaker cannot preside while a resolution for his removal from office is under consideration. Option C, the speaker can vote in house on any matter with his removal from his office. So you need to find the basically correct one. So what is the answer, guys? If you know, you can provide, otherwise nothing is problem there, notwithstanding the problem. Okay, so let me provide the answers. So first thing correct, A is totally correct, B is also correct, because the anti-defection law is applicable to the speaker and the speaker cannot preside during the time of resolution of his removal. But guys, option C, that speaker can vote in the house of any matter of his removal from the office. No, he cannot vote in house of any matter his removal office. So just eliminate the option C, eliminate option B is the answer. Very simple, very simple to attempt this question. So let's revise the concept with respect to it very quickly, and this is the seat which is going to very important to all of you. So all about the speaker of Lok Sabha. The speaker of Lok Sabha is to be a member of House of People. So to become a speaker of Lok Sabha, you must be a member from the Lok Sabha. First thing, question. Then he is presiding officer of the House of People. So presiding officer means what? He is the principal spokesperson in the house. Okay, like your House of People, the speaker is presiding officer, and your the House of the States or Council of the States or Rajya Sabha, the chairman is the presiding officer, that is how vice president. However, in the removal process of his, he neither presides, okay, the house nor vote in proceedings. So please remember. So it is very important that you should know, although the speaker presiding the house, however in the removal of the speaker, he neither preside the house and nor vote in the proceedings. It's very genuine and obviously thing, because if you will preside during the time of your own removal, then you are going to be a bias, you will be prejudiced, you will be to say on your favor. Okay, don't you think so? So that is very obvious thing. Say for example, you are a like principal of your college. If there will be a vote that whether you will be like remove or you will be stay, if you will allow to preside, then you will definitely going to manipulate the system or the election of the your vote removal or the posting. Don't you think so? So that's the same concept apply here. How about the removal process of his, he neither preside the house nor vote in the proceedings. Okay, so this is the line. And moving to the next things, that anti-defection law is also applicable to him. So very important. Okay, what is the anti-defection law? We have already discussed that if you are elected from the seats of any political party, after your election or you are got represented, if you like join another political party or you go against your direction of the political party, then the anti-defection law here came to pictures. So anti-defection law also applied to the speaker, but in case of merger there is a exception. Guys, there is also exceptions, each and everything there is also a limitation. What is the limitation of anti-defection law with respect to speaker? For example, if a party merger with another party, then the anti-defection law is not going to be applied there. Okay, say for example, there is a political party. If the 2/3 member of a political party want to merger a political party with a B political party, in that scenario the anti-defection law is neither going to apply the speaker nor going to apply the member of the any political party. So hope you clear this thing. Okay, and the special power of the speaker means what? He declare a bill, whether a money bill or not. Okay, and the money bill can only be introduced in the year what? Lok Sabha. Okay, so can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha. Very important. Then he preside over the joint sittings. Okay, he preside over the joint sitting under article 108. 8. Okay, so he presided over the joint sitting under article 108. So guys, I would like to apologize here. In the last session I have told you that the presiding the who preside over the joint sitting, it's the president, but it was my mistakes that speaker basically presides over the joint sitting, but it is summoned by your presidents. Okay, it is called by the president, but it is presided by your speaker. Okay, so this is the two different thing you need to remember. Then speaker does not vacate office till the new elected Lok Sabha. Okay, so what does it mean? Say for example, right now the speaker of our who is our speaker? That Om Birla. So Om Birla sir does not vacate his office though the election or the Lok Sabha house have already finished. He will be hold the office unless there is a new elected Lok Sabha body. Okay, so this is how the speaker does not vacate office till the new elected Lok Sabha. So it's very important that please mark a star. Okay, please mark a star. So this is how all about the speaker of Lok Sabha, and we can now able to provide the answer of this question. Okay, so this is how one thing we clear. Then moving to the next thing, that the question is about the to introduce a motion in parliament. Okay, to introduce a motion in parliament needs the support of the 50 member. Okay, so need a support of the 50 member whose name. So what is the motion? Okay, what is the name of the motion which require the support of the 50 member? Option A, calling attention motion. Option B, adjournment motion. Option C, motion of thanks. Option D, both A and B. So guys, what do you think? What would be the answer of these questions? Can you provide the answer? So let me provide. So the answer of this question is basically option B, adjournment motions. So guys, are you excited to know about what is calling attention motion, adjournment motion? So what is the motion of thanks? Are you surprised? What does it mean? So guys, I am here, don't worry. With this help of the sheets, we are going to quickly revise the different motion or device and its basic concept, where the motion can introduce, where the motion cannot introduce, who can introduce the motion, what is the time or need of introduce the motion. In addition to that, we are also going to discuss the device, that means the question hour, how the question hour initiated in the parliament. Okay, with the help of this question we are going to cover the theory. Say for example here, the question hour. So what is the question hour? The question hour, before that question hour you need to understand the session of your parliament. Okay, so guys, in parliament, to conduct the house or the day-to-day affair of the parliament, the basically the each and every we can say that discussion is categorized under the basically three sessions. We know that winter session, budget session, monsoon session, and each and every session is followed by the different session, and the different session is followed by the different meeting. Okay, and that meeting can be divided like the question hour, and the question hour started from the 11 to what? 11 to, can anyone tell me what is the timeline of the question hour? So that is how 11 to 12. Okay, so you can also check it. So question hour, there are specially the three type of question: the staggered question, non-staggered question, and the short notice question. Okay, so this is how the type of questions are. Okay, so guys, there are three type of question, that is staggered, unstaggered, and short notice. So let me quickly explain. So staggered question means what? That any member of the parliament can ask to a minister orally. Okay, so the minister can also provide the answer orally, and there is a supplementary question can be follow. Okay, then moving to unstaggered question. In unstaggered question, the minister reply to the member of the parliament as per the written basis. Okay, on basis of written. Okay, say for example, let us assume for a minutes that I am a minister and you are a member of the parliament. So if you will ask me on the basis of staggered questions, that I will provide the answer orally, and you can supplementary also, and you can also subsequently ask the question to my response or the answers. Okay, so this is how the thing. Then short notice, guys. Short notice means, for example, if I want to know that how regarding the development in Odisha. Okay, if I ask the question to the minister of the education. Okay, minister of education Dharmendra Pradhan. Okay, we all know that if I ask the questions as a member of the parliament, then with respect to short notice, I need to provide a 10 days prior notice. Okay, then the Ministry of Education will prepare a proper like written notes and they will present to me. Okay, and for that I need to provide before the 10 days. That is how short notice. Okay, so guys, why I am letting to know that thing, because this thing was basically already in ask in your UGC so that can be asked, that you need to remember the type of question: tailored question, on-state question and short notes question. Okay, simply they can ask the question that like the what is the prior day for get approving the short notice. So that is how 10 days you can remember. Then calling attention motion. Okay, calling attention motion that introduce on both the house. Okay, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Okay, so calling attention motion is a motion which can introduce your both the house, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Okay, and it will draw the attention of the minister. Okay, it will draw the attention of the minister. Say for example, if you are a member of from the south western, basically western Odisha. Okay, you are a like the candidate from western Odisha to the your, I would say, like parliament. Okay, and you trying to draw the attention of the minister with respect to the problem which happening in your western Odisha. So that is how known as your calling attention motions. Okay, and what is the motion? Motion means like movement. Okay, motion means movement or functioning of the house. There is a requirement of the motion. Okay, regulation functioning of the house, there is a requirement of motion, and these are the different motion: calling attention motion, and followed by the adjournment motion, followed by the adjournment that only introduced in Lok Sabha. Okay, so do remember, they can ask the question in statement based basis that the adjournment motions only introduced in the Rajya Sabha. That going to wrong. Adjournment motion only introduced in the Lok Sabha and need the support of the 50 member. Okay, need the support of the 50 member, as we have already see one question regarding that, that what is the requirement of the introducing the adjournment motions. I think the question might be here, so I can show you guys what is the question. Adjournment motion, here this is the question. So to introduce a motion in parliament need the support of 50 member, that is known as your adjournment motion. So this can be asked in your examination, don't you think so? So adjournment motion, guys, something different from the calling attention motion. In the adjournment motion, you are not supposed to seek the attention of the minister, you are supposed to seek the attention of entire house. Okay, be it your Lok Sabha, be it only it is introduced in Lok Sabha. So that is how you can seek the attention of entire house, not only the minister. Okay, that is how beauty of the adjournment motion, that it only introduced in Lok Sabha and need the support of the 50 member. That is how adjournment motion. Okay, clear guys. Then moving to the no confidence motion. A no confidence motion only introduced in Lok Sabha. Okay, only introduced in Lok Sabha. Why? Because the council of minister, they are from the part of your, we can say that the Lok Sabha, the elected member, and under article 75 the council of minister is collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha, because Lok Sabha is a representative body of or elected body of the people. They represent the wish of the people. So that's why the no confidence motion only introduced in the Lok Sabha, and it shows the collective responsibility to the Lok Sabha only, and it also required the need of the 50 members. Okay, and if the no confidence motion is passed, then the council of minister or government need to be resign. Okay, then moving to the next, last not the least, motion of thanks. A motion of thanks addressed by the president. Okay, motion of thanks addressed by the president, where when in a first session of newly elected Lok Sabha, say for example the 18th Lok Sabha is going to be newly formed. Okay, the 18th Lok Sabha is going to newly form in upcoming days. That is how the motion of thanks will be represented by your presidents. Then the first session of every fiscal year. Okay, so first session of every fiscal year, that means guys the budget. Okay, the budget sessions. Okay, so the time of the budget presentations, or we can say that the like addressing the first financial year, okay, of the house, like it is known as the motion of thanks. Okay, motion of thanks. So guys, this is how your device or motions we have quickly discussed. Okay, ठीक ଅଛି. Then moving to the next. Okay, next question is about your parliamentary committee. Okay, so parliamentary committee, there are two type of committee. We will discuss that thing. First attended questions. Okay, first attended questions. So consider the following statement about parliamentary standing committee and choose the correct. Okay, read and choose the correct answer regarding the standing committee. Okay, so option a constitution does not specify regarding this committee. Okay, so regarding this committee means standing committee obviously. Then option B, a public account committee members are elected according to the principle of proportional representation by the means of single transfer vote. Then option C, the member from estimate committee are drawn from both the house of parliament. Then option D, originally the committee of public undertaking did not hold the 22 members. Okay, 22 members. So what is the answer? So you need to provide the correct answers. Okay, so what is the correct answer? So guys, please try to provide the answer. I will also help you. Okay, so guys, don't worry if you are not able to provide the answer this question, because our objective through the question we are going to cover the theory. Okay, because if you see the question, then a curiosity will origin in your mind. Okay, then automatically you could able to cover. Okay, so what is the answer of this question? The first statement obviously correct. Okay, the constitution does not specify regarding the committee, however it is in our conventions or practice this kind of committee. Then option B, public account committee member are elected by proportional representation means of CS. It's correct, because the proportional representation means what, that like the different political party in our parliament, and the member of the different political party represent in the public account committee, that is a proportional representations. Then option C, the member from the estimate committee are drawn from the both house parliament. No, it is incorrect. No, it is incorrect. So it is not the both house. So we will discuss that thing. It is incorrect. Eliminate that thing. Eliminate option 4. C eliminate. Here also C eliminate. Eliminate in option 1 is answers. This is how the way you would need to answer. Okay, like you ask me, sir, how can attend the statement based question? That is the way to attend the statement questions. So you have to clear about the factual information about the, like for example, this is how one of the factual informations. So the estimate committee, how many members are there? Okay, whether the member are only from Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha or both the house. So that thing you need to clear. Okay, so don't worry, I am here. So let's revise that thing together. Like there is always a say, together we can do everything. So that is how our main motto. So this is how the standing committee or financial committee and the structure of it. Okay, so guys, structure of it: the public account committee, the estimate committee, then the public undertaking committee. So let's revise quickly. So the public account committee formed in 1921 under the Government of India Act 1919. Questions. So what is the first committee? What is the first pre-independence committee? Okay, which is the first pre-independence financial committee? It is the public account committee, 1921, under the Government of India Act 1919. What is the total member? 22 is the total member. 22 is the total member. Out of that, 15 from Lok Sabha, 7 from Rajya Sabha. If someone asks you what is the member, 22 member, 15 from Lok Sabha, 7 from Rajya Sabha. Then the tenure is 1 year. 1 year is tenure. Okay, 1 year tenure. Okay, so term is basically 1 year. Then elections. What is the method of election? Like we all know that there are different electoral process. Like there is electoral process PFTP. Okay, FTTP. Okay. FATTP, like general election of your Lok Sabha, and ML, the member of legislative assembly, so that was FPTP. Okay, but you know, Rajya Sabha elections or the president elections, then vice president elections, or we can say that your say for example the member to the public account committee, they all are like election on the basis of principle of the proportional representation by the means of single transferable vote system. Okay, so election is the principle of proportional representation by the means of single transferable vote. Okay, so hope you remember. Okay, I hope you will not forget the principle of proportional representation, means of single transferable vote, the process of election to the public account committee member. Okay, then the minister cannot be the member of the committee. So public account committee, minister cannot be part. Ask me why? Because the public account committee is a mechanism to check on the government or executive. That's why the minister cannot be part of it. Okay, that's why the minister cannot be part of it. Okay, Then next, this basically what is the work or function of the public account committee. It annually audit the CAG, that is a Comptroller Auditor General of India. Okay, so CAG, so it annually audit the report of the CAG. Okay, so what is the CAG? If you request me, then I will make video on it. Okay, if you request me, then I will make video on it. So it's your duty, whether you are getting the benefit from my side by requesting me, or you are like you do the job. So that is all about your public account committee. Without delay, I am going to quickly start the estimate committee. It was formed, guys, in 1950 as per the John Mathai recommendation, then the finance ministers. Okay, so 1950 John Mathai recommended the estimate committee, and member simply 30 member. Okay, 30 member, and only from Lok Sabha, only from Lok Sabha, like you have a seen. Okay, so member of the estimate committee are drawn from both the house of parliament. No, so it is basically only from the Lok Sabha. That is how the 30 member. Okay, and rest of things by simple, like there is a tenure 1 year, election also same, proportional representation by the means of single transfer vote, minister cannot be member. Okay, its work something different, that is how examine the expenditure, made budget, and suggest the public expenditure. Okay, so estimate committee is working with respect to the budget. Okay, it suggests the government regarding the budget estimate, suggest the government regarding the expenditure and different thing. Then moving to the next, the public undertaking. Okay, public undertaking also the same things, like we have a see in the public account committee. Similarly, in public undertaking, it was formed in 1964 by the Krishna Menon, and it also consists 22 members, 15 from Lok Sabha, 7 from Rajya Sabha. And election, the same method we have already discussed, the principle of proportional representation by the means of single transfer vote system, and tenure 1 year, and minister cannot be the member of it. Okay, and the function of it, the public undertaking, they basically review the function and activity and suggest the reform with respect to the different undertaking which comes under the government. Say for example LIC, say for example ONGC, and Air India. Right now, though Air India not part of the government, but these are the thing public undertaking, that which basically the part of the government, and with the help of this committee, the review, check and mechanisms hold on this committee. Okay, so guys, this is how you are all about the parliamentary committee, standing committee, so far so the financial committee is concerned, and this is how your sample question can be expected in our examination. Okay, that is how the important these are thing we have discussed. And believe me, guys, the thing which I am going to discuss with you, the next thing which I am going to discuss with you, a very important topic, and I can guarantee you that this thing you cannot find anywhere. Okay, and most of people has been request to me that how we can cover these things. Okay, because the unique things nowadays they has been asked. What is the unique things? Are you excited, guys? I am also excited to teach you. That excitement or that surprise thing is that the journey of Lok Sabha. Under the head of the journey of Lok Sabha, we will discuss the what is the for the first time the Lok Sabha was dissolved. What is the first time mid-term Lok Sabha poll? What is the shortest tenure of Lok Sabha? So these all the things which I am going to discuss with you guys. Okay. So before that, let's solve the sample question. Which Lok Sabha had the shortest tenure? Okay. So when this question basically came in our examination, people are like, what kind of question this? Okay. So when I was also at first time noticed, so I was also surprised. So what is the answers? By the way, let's provide the answer. Don't worry, let me provide the answer. The answer of this question is option B. The ninth Lok Sabha is the shortest tenure of the Lok Sabha. Okay, so ninth Lok Sabha is the shortest tenure of the Lok Sabha. Like the Lok Sabha tenure is 5 years, guys. We all know. Okay, but in some circumstance, the Lok Sabha tenure could not able to complete its completed tenure. Say for example the time of your 1990s. Okay, so in 1990s almost the 3 to 4 Lok Sabha they could not able to complete their term. Okay, so within the very less times, even if the 1 month, even if the ninth month, they dissolved. Okay, that dissolved. So that we have seen this kind of case. So moving to the next question. Okay, in connection to that only, which year for the first time Lok Sabha was dissolved before the end of the term. Okay, so before the end of the term, which year first time Lok Sabha was dissolved? Option A 1970, 1980s, 91 and 99. So what is the answer? So the answer of this question is option A, 1970. So we will also discuss that thing. Okay, don't worry. Then another question on the same line. This was asked in your 2023 your PGT paper. Okay, your PGT paper. Okay, so read the following statement and identify which one is fully correct. So the option A, the first mid-term poll for Lok Sabha was held in 1971. Then option B, Sri Nilam Sanjeev Reddy is the only president to be elected unopposed. Then option C, Dinesh Goswami Committee on Electoral Reform recommended the use of EVM in elections. So what is the answer of these questions? So guys, let me provide you that this thing is also correct, this thing is also correct, this thing is also correct. But the thing is that guys, according to the SSB, A and B is answer, that is option D is answer. Option D is answer, A and B is answer. But Dinesh Goswami Committee also recommended the using of EVM in the elections. Okay, in the elections. And we have already discussed this thing our the last class of electoral reforms. So if you ask me that who will be correct here, either SSB correct or Tapos is correct. So who will correct here? To answer this question, I would like to share a official document with all of you guys. There you can believe that who is correct and what is the authenticated source. So let me share with you all to answer that question. So I went to the Google, and here you can see I wrote the Dinesh Goswami Committee and PDF, and there I got a Dinesh Goswami report on electoral reform. Guys, it's authenticated source from Association for Democratic Reforms, ADR. Okay, ADR. So guys, ADR like a NGO, recognized NGO, like in the 2024 electoral bond declared null and void because of the Association for Democratic Reforms initiative. So they filed a petition against that. So it is a very we can say that authenticated source. Okay, and what is the mention here? And guys, this is how the Committee on Electoral Reform, the electoral report of the Committee on Electoral Reform 1990, that is how Dinesh Goswami Committee, we all know. So what did mention here regarding the EVM? So you can see here the using of electronic voting machine. Okay, so EVM. So under this they recommended that, okay, the recommendation is that the committee discussed further the matter on 13 March 1990. The technological experts from the Electronic Corporation of India Limited, Hyderabad, demonstrated the working of this, and the member have examined the satisfied that the electoral voting machines are free from the drawbacks alleged even, and still the committee desired the clearance from the technological expert and defect. Okay, and here they basically come to a conclusion that the committee desired that the electoral voting machines should be put to use at all the future by-election, general election to the Lok Sabha, Assembly, and also the Panchayat and local body election. So guys, you can clear here that the clearly mention the using of electoral voting machine at all the future election, which is recommended by your Dinesh Goswami Committee, and it is well proved. Okay. Hence guys, the answer of this question is basically option A, B and C. Okay, so A, B and C, all the option is basically clear because we have the authenticated source and data. Okay, so that is how answer of this question is basically this thing. Okay, so let's quickly cover the regarding the Lok Sabha, how it is the journey. Okay, so guys, this is how Lok Sabha and journey, and this is going to be a very important sheet and important table that which going to be cover all the important thing regarding the Lok Sabha with respect to term, shortest tenure and different thing for the upcoming examination. Okay, the first point is that the first Lok Sabha was constituted on 17 April 1952. So they can simply ask the question for the first time Lok Sabha constituted, that is 1952 April. And that need to remember. Then on fourth Lok Sabha, that is how 1967 to 1970s. Okay, 1967 to 1970s, that means it was dissolved. It was dissolved because if you count the term of Lok Sabha is 5 years, but here 1967 to 1970, that means within the 3 years the Lok Sabha dissolved. Okay, dissolved, and that time who is the Prime Minister or leader of the house? Srimati Indira Gandhi, the leader of the house. Okay, and the first time Lok Sabha dissolved. Okay, the first time Lok Sabha dissolved, they can simply ask the question in which year first time the Lok Sabha dissolved? 1970s. Or they can ask the question, the which Lok Sabha for the first time dissolved, that is our fourth Lok Sabha. Or they can ask the question that under the which government the Lok Sabha for the first time dissolved, that is our Indira Gandhi government. Okay, so in 1970s. Okay, 1970s. Then moving to the next, the sixth Lok Sabha, that is how 1977 to 79. That means 2 years. Okay, so within 2 years, this was also dissolved. Okay, it is a second dissolution. Okay, it is the second dissolution. That is how hierarchy. Here you can see the hierarchy. Okay, so Sri Moraji Desai. So Sri Moraji Desai and tenure is 1977 to the 79. Okay, literally the 2 years. Okay, so within 2 years, this was also dissolved. Then moving to the next, the ninth, basically, guys, the ninth Lok Sabha. Okay, so ninth Lok Sabha, that is how 89 to the 91. Okay, 89 and 91, guys, it was not as well also 1 year. Okay, 89 to 91, you think it's 1 year, the within 1 year it was dissolved? No, if you see the exact the date, so that is December 89 to the basically what, the November 99. That means the it's basically around 11 month. Okay, it is around 11 month. Okay, don't you think so? 11 month. Okay, so within this like less than the 1 year period of the time, the ninth Lok Sabha was dissolved. Okay, dissolved. Then next is the 11th Lok Sabha. 11th Lok Sabha, the Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and it basically only 1 year, only 1 month. Okay, so only 1 month it was dissolved. That is how 11th basically the Lok Sabha tenure, that is 1997, 1996, 1997. Or you can see here, so in the month of the year May it was formed, in the month of your June it was basically dissolved. For example, this was the May, month of the May, and 11th Lok Sabha formed this month, and in the month of June it is dissolved. That is how it is only 1 month it was dissolved. Then moving to the next, the 12th Lok Sabha term, that is how 98 to 99, the Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Okay, Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, that is how 99 March 98 to the April 99. To the April 99, that is how almost 1 year. Okay, almost 1 year. So why we are analyzing that thing? Because we can reach a conclusion that what is the shortest tenure of the Lok Sabha. The shortest tenure of Lok Sabha can only be analyzed or assessment through the help of the different Lok Sabha. Okay, different Lok Sabha, tenure of the different Lok Sabha. And here we come to a conclusion. Your 11th Lok Sabha, that is how the 96 to 97. It's a, we can say that the shortest tenure of the Lok Sabha, that is only 1 month. Okay, only 1 month. And if you notice, time of 1990s. Okay, time of 1990s is a period of the like number of Lok Sabha basically session or tenure basically formed. Okay, that is the idea. Then that is how the Lok Sabha term. And come to the questions regarding the shortest tenure of Lok Sabha. As we have a question here, the what is the shortest which Lok Sabha had the shortest tenure? Okay, so option A, sixth. No, sixth cannot be, because Rajiv Gandhi that time they have a full term. Then your option 12, no, option 12 is also not. Okay, option 12 is also not, because during the time of option 12, Atal Bihari Vajpayee became a prime minister. Okay, from the 2000, I would say 1990 to 2004. Okay, then your the 10th. Okay, so 10th also not there, but 9th is there. Okay, you can see here 9th is there. Okay, so 10th also not there, because the time of 10th, the PV Narasimha Rao, during the time of 10th Lok Sabha, the PV Narasimha Rao are the prime minister, and he hold the full term. Okay, so the 9th basically Lok Sabha tenure is from the shortest, that is how 11 month. Okay, only 11 month. If there is option of 11th Lok Sabha, then 11th Lok Sabha is going to be your answer, but nowhere is mentioned about the 11th Lok Sabha, as we can see here. Okay, so that is how option B is the answer here. What is the answer? Option B is the your answer. Okay, so this is how the thing. So guys, there is another mistakes. Okay, another mistake did by SSB. Let me share you that this regarding this question. Okay, so I have recheck again that which Lok Sabha had the shortest tenure. Okay, shortest tenure. If the option is option A 6th Lok Sabha, option B 9th Lok Sabha, option C 12th Lok Sabha, option C option D the basically your like the 9th Lok Sabha, 11th Lok Sabha. Okay, it's 11th Lok Sabha. So according to the your SSB, the answer of this question is basically 12th Lok Sabha is the shortest tenure. But that was not the case. So what is the appropriate answer? Let me share with you another the authenticate document here, that you can see how the lot of question has been wrong by SSB. Okay, so that we need to aware, and my intention is that to let you know the correct thing. Okay, so let's me share with you guys. As you see here, like this is authenticated source which I got from the the website of our legislative that legislative department. Okay, legislative department of India, that 60 years of the Lok Sabha election PDF. Okay, 60 years of Lok Sabha election PDF, you can see the 60 year of Lok Sabha election PDF. Okay, so it is authenticate source, so you can trust on it. So here is the all the thing mentioned chapter. Okay, so it is a authenticate source, guys. Trust on it. Say for example, this is how the thing like the you can see the 60 year of the Lok Sabha study. Okay, so here the clearly mention that, so what is the shortest tenure of the Lok Sabha? What is the shortest tenure of the Lok Sabha? So here you can analyze here. Okay, we have discussed the 9th Lok Sabha. 9th Lok Sabha, that is how 89 to 99. Okay, 89 to the 99. That means that within the 11th month it was dissolved. Then moving to the next, the 10th Lok Sabha, that is how completed tenure. That is a 91 to 96. That means the 5 years. Okay, that means the 5 years. But if you see here, 11th Lok Sabha 96 to 97, and 12th Lok Sabha 98 to 99. Come to the 11th Lok Sabha 96, your May 96, 16 May 96 to the your what to the your like June. Okay, June 1st 96. That means it is not 1 month. Okay, so if the June 16, if there is a June 16, then it is became 1 month. But here you can notice in 11th tenure of Lok Sabha, the 16. Okay, the 16 May here the like 1 June, that means it is less than 1 month. Okay, less than 1 month. That is how the 11th like period of the Lok Sabha. But on other hand, the 12th Lok Sabha is basically 98 to 99. That means you can see here from 19 March, to the 26th April. To the 26th April, that means it's the full 1 month. Okay, 1 month, 1 month and the 7 day. So this is how 1 month 7 day your 12th Lok Sabha, and 11th Lok Sabha is basically less than 1 month. Then what is the going to be shortest tenure? The shortest tenure is going to be 11th Lok Sabha. Shortest tenure 11th Lok Sabha is going to be shortest tenure, not the 12th Lok Sabha. Okay, so that is how the one thing we clear from here. But guys, if you notice in the question which Lok Sabha had the shortest tenure, that is how they provide the 12th Lok Sabha. They provide the 12th Lok Sabha instead of the 11th Lok Sabha. Instead of the 11th Lok Sabha. And here the answer is basically wrong, because we have already seen. Okay, so this is how you can also claim the during the time of examination lot of thing has been wrong by the SSB, but due to the lack of the interest of the our candidate, most of things are not come to the pictures. So this time I basically took a special initiative that I will try to provide a most of authenticate things, and try to bring out the most of wrong thing which did by the SSB and not is going to be committed in the near future. So guys, this is how the you have to prepare in very seriously, and we have discussed that thing in our the throw of the chart, that the 12th Lok Sabha you can see that is how 19 March, okay, and 26 April, that is how one I think it is a okay, so it is how basically the 12th. So 12th is not your like answer, but what is the answer? The 11th should be the answer. Okay, but they basically I don't know why they make such kind of mistakes, but you should always trust on the authenticate source. Guys, you can also went to go and search the different thing in the Google also. Okay, this is how my small request to all of you, please trust on authenticate source only, then you can able to crack this examination, because there is a lot of loophole in the SSB we found. And guys, lastly not the least, I would like to come to end of these sessions, and thank you everyone for being part of it. If you like my such effort, in which I always put effort to bring such unique thing to the like notice of your, and highlight the different wrong thing which did by the SSB. And if you really want to growth my channel, please share with your friend and press the bell icon as your mark of attendance, and like my channel, that if you like my effort. So thank you guys, have a nice day from being a part of it. I know this is going to be a too lengthy video, but believe me, it's very worthful. Okay, so thank you guys, have a nice day.